Hi guys, I was gifted this Madeleine cookie tray by my nephew Saul for Christmas. He was my secret Santa and I just love it. I've never owned one and I've always wanted one. He surprised me with it. So I'm gonna do this today. I've never done them before, so hopefully they come out, but I'm pretty confident they will. So if you wanna see how I make these Madeleine cookies, just continue watching. Let's get started. Okay, the first thing that we're going to do is on the Madeleine tray. This is supposed to be non-stick, but because I never used it before and I don't know if it's gonna pop out the cookies quick or not, I am just gonna give them a little bit of a coating with some butter, just real lightly. And I'm just using the butter that we're gonna use for the recipe because we're not using very much of it. Okay, and now I am going to sprinkle some flour also on each one. Not very much, just real lightly. And that's just going to make for the cookies to easily pop out. Now that we have these tested, I am going to shake this off in the sink just so we don't have too much flour on here. Okay, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to start on the recipe. I'm going to move y'all over to the mixer and we'll get started. Okay, the first thing that we are going to do, I am going to use my stand mixer. We are going to add the eggs. Now, it's very important that your eggs in this recipe are at room temperature, and that helps with the lifting of the eggs. Okay, so we're gonna take 2 eggs, and I will have the recipe, of course, listed below. So we're just gonna look there, and we're gonna add a paddle attachment, add the sugar, and we're gonna put this on medium to high speed. We are going to whip these until at least tripled in size. Okay, now that we have that very fluffy, we are going to add our flour. For our flour, we're going to add our salt and our baking powder, and we're just going to whisk this up. Make this real nice and airy. Everything has to be real airy to get these Madeleines to be real fluffy. Okay, now over the same bowl, you don't have to get another bowl. I pour in the flour into the sifter, and we're gonna sift it all into the batter that we have going on right now. See, this just helps you get all those little bumps out of that flour, okay? And we don't want that in there. So then you take your spatula, we're just gonna fold in the flour gently. Okay, we're just going to fold it in around and down the middle. Okay, and right when you get it to this stage where everything is just about incorporated, we're going to add in our butter. And the butter, we are going to add half and then the other half. And the butter is melted, but it is cooled. As you can see, it was almost a little solidified. Okay, so we're going to add half the butter. We're going to fold it in, and it drinks it up pretty quickly. And then we do the other half. Okay, then just continue to fold. And that's it. Just as soon as you see it all incorporated, you're going to stop what you're doing. Don't over whip it because you don't want to take out all the air bubbles that we created during the whipping of the eggs and the sugar. Okay, so as soon as it's done there, we're gonna let this rest. It's not gonna rise. I just want it to relax until we're ready to pour it into our cookie tray, into the Madeleine tray. So we're gonna let this here. I'm gonna cover it with the clean dish towel and let it sit here for about 15 minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, we're gonna fill this. This has been sitting here for about 15 minutes. I transferred it to a smaller bowl so you can see what it looks like and what I'm doing. Okay, I have a cookie scoop here. I will put the size down in the description bar below. I don't know what size it is. But if you don't have one of these, just use a spoon. You don't have to have it. And then you're just gonna scoop. It should be 1. Okay, now we're just going to tap them out. Okay, this is going to go into a preheated 375-degree oven, and you need to watch them. It should be between 8 to 12 minutes, okay? But everybody's oven is different, so keep an eye on them for the first time you make them, and I will be back to show you what they look like when they come out. Okay guys, these were in the oven for exactly 10 minutes. Now, like I said, you're gonna have to check your temperature on the cookies because everybody's oven is different. I want to show you how they have a little brown toasting along the edges, and that's all you want. You don't want to overcook these. If you press on them, you can see that they're done. You don't want to overcook these because they will get dry. So we're going to let them sit here and cool for just a couple of minutes, and then we're going to pop them out onto the cooling rack for them to cool completely, and then we can dust them with different things. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes, and on the cookie tray, let me show you up close. All I did was, they're like this, I just push them from the back. They release very easily. So I'm just going to pop them onto the cooling rack and let them cool before I decide what we're going to top them with. There's so many ways that you can dress these cookies or eat them just like they are. I mean, they're just wonderful. This is just one variety of the many there are. See, the one scoop would have been perfect for these cookies because the one that I added more to came out a little bit too big, I think. So one scoop, one and a little bit more. So you decide how big you want them. Okay, I'm going to let these cool and I'm going to bake the other ones off and I'll be back. Okay guys, the cookies are cooled and I'm going to show you a few ways that I decorate them. And I thought I would take advantage to show y'all how I decorate some of these for Valentine's. Here I have some melted milk chocolate, some white chocolate, some sprinkles. I have some little treat bags like these I got at our local Dollar Tree. I have a few little doilies, say love on them. And then I have some clear bags. Also, these are food grade bags. And I have a little box that I get these on Amazon. I will link them for you below. And they're the perfect size to give as gifts. You know, if you want to give to teachers or, you know, friends, all co-workers. So I'm going to assemble this and then I'm going to show y'all. But first, I'm going to go through how I decorate these with different things. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add powdered sugar. This is probably the most traditional that you'll see. And I just take some powdered sugar in a little sifter and then you just shake it on top. And put as much or as little as you want. That's up to you. I like a lot, so I'm going to put a lot. Okay, and then I'm just going to move these to the side and I'm going to show you how I do the chocolate ones. See, just like that. So I'm going to move these to the side and I'm going to bring over the other tray. I'm going to do half of the dark, half of the light, and then see what else we can come up with. Now for the chocolate, I don't dip them in there. I like to take a little silicone brush or whatever you have. I mean, if you can even probably do this with a spoon. And I just take a little bit of the chocolate and I just do halfway. Just like that. I mean, you can dip them if you want to, whatever's easier for you. This is just the way I do them. It's no big deal, however you decide to do them. I do them halfway like that, and then I take whatever decoration I want to use. I'm going to put this on a little white plate so you can see, and I can gather the little, and that's it, just like that. Isn't that cute? And there you go, an instant Valentine's Day treat. And there's nothing better than to receive a homemade treat. So you can do it just like that, or just chocolate. You don't have to put the sprinkles. You can just put the chocolate. And another way that I do it, I'm going to put this one off to the side. Another way I do it is I take my chocolate and I just do half of it this way. Like that. Just paint it on. And then I do half of the white. So I take some of the white and I do the other side. Just like that. And once this hardens up, they look real cute. And that's it, just like that. See, something very, very simple. Now on this one, I'm going to put sprinkles on just the white. I mean, you get creative. You use your own imagination. Do whatever you think you like. It's your kitchen. Okay, just like that. So I'm going to put this one off to the side and work on some other colors. Okay, and then I'll do some more white, solid white. Just like that. Okay, we're going to set that one to the side. Go with the chocolate. Okay, I'm going to keep going with these. Okay, on this one, I got some pecans that I just chopped up. And we're going to put some pecans. See, you can just add so many things. Just like that. That one's probably going to be my favorite. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, and here on these chocolate ones, I'm going to take some of this white chocolate and then I just move it up here. And then I'm just going to sprinkle it on just like that. Or you can go back and forth, however you find it easy for you. Just like that. And then maybe just a little dot of the sprinkles in the middle. There you are. Just like that. See, there's such a large variety that you can do with these. With one simple cookie recipe and just a few sprinkles and chocolate. And now I'm going to pop these in the refrigerator. I'm going to let them set so I can show you how I'm going to bag these, okay? So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay guys, I took the cookies out of the refrigerator and they're nice and firm. So I showed you this little box. It's like a little 4x4 and it has a little see-through window. And what I do is I just get a little doily. These are really inexpensive. Just so that the cookies don't touch the bottom. Put it in the box. And then just pick the ones that you want to put in there. You know, let's put this real pretty little pink one in there. Just put a couple or put 3. I think that's, 4. Whatever you want to put in there. That's totally up to you. Just like that. I think that's a good amount to put in there. And then just close it up. You can put a tag or a little heart sticker on here. And isn't that the cutest thing to give? I think somebody would love to receive something like this for Valentine's Day. So that's the first way you can do it. The second way, I have these little food grade bags that you can just put 1 cookie or 2 cookies in here. Like that. And then just get the little twisty tie. Just like that. And it's amazing how one little small detail turns your little dessert into something really nice. And then like the little Dollar Tree bags, these are a little bit bigger. You can put, 2 in there. Just like that. See? And they're really cute. You can add more on these if you like. I think I will. Put one on top like that. Just like that. Okay guys, that's going to conclude my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this gave you inspiration to do your Valentine's Day treats yourself at home. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel. I see a lot of people are watching and they're not subscribing. And it really would help us grow if you all subscribed and left comments in the comment section below. I appreciate you guys. If you have any questions about the batter or anything, like I said, I'm going to have the items, all the items that I used today. I'm going to leave them linked in the description bar. And the recipe will also be there and on my Facebook page. So go visit us there at Virtual Kitchen with Laura. Thank you guys. Talk to y'all later. Bye.